I said when the Iraq War broke out 6 years ago that I would always read an anti-war poem when I appeared in public. And now that it seems that we decided to wake the sleeping dragon of that other losing war we're fighting, it seemed to me a good time to bring it out again. So, here is the Dresden Zoo, and for those of you unfamiliar with that, this is one of the most notorious incidents of genocidal bombing in World War II, when we destroyed the defenseless German city of Dresden on the night of February 13th, 14th, 1945. The horses heard it first. The first shudder of earth tensed the tasseled ankles. The first rush of air shook the gilded manes, and suddenly they felt the milky odor of fear that emanated from walls, the restless clangor of flagpoles, the weakening of the moon. In the cobbles of the Altstadt, 1,000-year fear was forming, the fear called Holocaust, the fear called judgment. Fear leaped in blue sparks from telephones. Fear gripped the knives in their cupboards. A whole city was lightly trembling, and the sweat that drenched the angel of Dresden Cathedral broke from the flanks of the horses. Only the sirens were silent. Only those to die of Dresden knew nothing, until the trumpet of fear sounded from the blind throat and gave the city its voice. A parliament of fires caped the city in one gathered breath, mounting the stair, curling into kitchens, snuffing the small frenzy of breath in the cellar. Women, mad with gaiety, shed dung in the fountains. Clowns and donkeys vied for the trapeze, and wild mares, terror-slaked, drank the black heat that burst their lungs. The city disrobed to put on new garments. All of Duralex, isinglass, manganese, stone, all bars, angles, scabbards, grids, all terminated geometries, all multiple anthrax, all banners, esplanades, prospects, whisperings, melodies, facts, all shrubberies, placards, wine, tax, dolls, hills, tops, teeth, all contracts, all texts, bills of lading, all starvation, optimism, truth, all bolsters, ligatures, corsets, struts, all cambric, tinfoil, bunting, all pylons, fulcra, joists, booms, vectors, polygons, cross ties, all tremors, all shadows, all lusts, purged, street by street, stone by stone. Dresden stepped forth from skin, from flesh, from bone, and naked in the terror of her wild false dawn, put on a cerement of flame. In the Grosse Garten, the velvet panther prowls the acre of instinct, tirelessly circling the unslaked fury of his stringent eye. The llama, as in a dream, beholds his uncome death in an eternal mirage of terror. Stalker and prey, prisoned in a destiny without consummation. Shall the day come that pardons claw and flesh? Shall the blood flow that slakes this desperate innocence? The doors, the seals stand open, freedom beckons in a blaze of light, and tyrannous angels guard the pathways of the jungle with aisles of flame. Stumbling into the world's last hour, the beasts seek the door of paradise that is before history. In deep grass, the bait of fire is laid. Tall trees vouch the descending sky, sweeping their trunks with palms of agony till the molten pressure of heaven flings them down in writhing torches that curse the ground like snakes. By their twos they come all again, the motley herd of all creation, running the gauntlet of time. The compact of Noah is broken, the most ancient act of all the world, and beasts have souls. The successors of morning found the graph of another planet's hell. A city gaped like the mouth of a suicide, where one lone angel silently buried the dead. Dresden was a carcass, and it stank. Dresden was a stone, and it was shattered. Dresden was a riddle, and we came to read it. We, successors of morning.